Welcome back to another Doctor Who special. The Lost Matches, Doctor Who here. As KONQUER at it again, Doc, Block, and Mythic, despite Block wanting this to be canon. It exists. I mean, if Block really wants to shove this under a rug, he needs to delete the archive. But he won't do that. Nah. He won't do that. But hey, it's now on Doctor Who. As Mythic takes somebody out. Mythic. Whatever her name was. As KONQUER. Conquer. At it again. Block getting attacked by chrome wolves. Another wolf. I'm hungry like a wolf. Do. This doctor rides the wolf into battle. It's what I did. Riding the wolf. As you can see, I'm playing as Janky. Good old Janky. Used to match that with Brian. Do. 'Cause I'm hungry like a wolf. As KONQUER looks, and we're fighting like a wolf. They're gonna win the game. KONQUER's insane, and I'm hungry like a wolf. I'm still riding a wolf. Oh, man. The good old days when there wasn't a care in the world. I'm kind of, honestly, like, reliving this map. You know, I don't really have nostalgia like Chapter 2. Like, nobody has nostalgia for this. This is why they didn't do a remix Chapter 3. As Block getting lit up. Of course, I'm the only one with full shield. Am I still riding the wolf? Yes, I am. Oh yeah, Block, you definitely want that Cobra DMR. Like, Block's really disappointed they don't have the... That's why Block don't play Fortnite no more. They don't got the DMR no more. Like, he gave up. As I'm on the roof. So is Block. I got my little Dirk launcher. It's only one team. do, 'cause I'm hungry like a wolf. You wanna go to her? A Dirk. There's nobody there. Block really thought they were there too. As Block gets lit up. Holy shit. A Dirk, a Dirk! A Dirk! As I go swimming right for it too. Look at me go. Holy shit. As I just a Dirk somebody. Yep, it's on the feed. And Block shoots the other guy, missing. I have to reload. Look at that shitty ass reload. Boom. Another win for KONQUER. With Mythic there. Block, she's real. She's real, Block. She exists. She's canon. We got video evidence on Doctor Who On Demand. And here we are. Block, Mythic, and Doctor. 'Cause you're hungry like a wolf. Do, 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 do. You're in the KONQUER. Give me a sign. Question is, will I ever return to KONQUER? That is a good question that I need to make very clear. So, where I stand right now in February 2026, my last run in KONQUER, you know, last time I was brought into KONQUER was a shake-up type thing. Me as leader, and this Block is seeing actions. What am I doing? Dirkin? Yeah, it's a Dirk. Yeah, let me shotgun him. Boom. Boom. Block healing up. Block, let's see the action, please. I wish it was from my perspective, because clearly I'm cleaning house. And I'm knocked. I stand corrected. Or actually, I'm not correct. I'm knocked corrected. Alright, no, we're not doing the sound effect anymore. Randall Spade's not here no more. And there we go. Cleaned house. Doc, I'm fucking Mythic her down. Like, come on, guys. Let's get up. Come on. Love the Uncharted skin, right? Uncharted. KONQUER throwback, right? Doctor Who throwback. Hell, it's where I started. Anyway, where I stand in 2026, like the last stint in KONQUER, it was a shake-up, right? It was me as leader. Block was trying to get things going again. It just, honestly, it was, once again, creative differences, power struggle. We're not going to go into it too much. You know, it ended pretty bad, you know, whatever the reasons are. It's just like I was fighting my own battles here. I was trying to wrap up the Revival era, retire on PlayStation. I had the Battlefront Fortnite run coming up, and I had to finish the Fall Guys run, finish the Shadow story, and had a lot going on. A lot to shuffle, and adding KONQUER to it was a lot. But, you know, it just didn't work out creatively, and that's fine. And I eventually did Team Nightmare, a part of the Star Wars Fortnite Battlefront, and I retired in clans during that run. Team Nightmare was my last, and yeah, so would I ever return to KONQUER? No. I wouldn't. It's had nothing to do with KONQUER. I wouldn't return to any clan. I'm retired in clans. Team Nightmare is definitely a good one to end it on. Originally, Conquer was supposed to be the retirement clan, because that's the deal I made with Block. Like, this is, you're getting the last run out of me. Win, lose, or draw. Like, make it count. It was supposed to be my last run. Turned out to be Team Nightmare was my last run, which is good. That's a good way to end it. That's a more fitting way. Swan song, perfect ending way to end it in clans. You know, so I'm very happy with how that turned out. But Conquer, you know, that's nothing to do with Conquer. I've never returned to any clan again. I have no desire. The clan period for me is over. My priorities are different now during this third era. I'm more about new experiences and, you know, me doing stuff on my own without a team, without a clan. I've adapted to it. It's working. And I really don't need a clan to help promote me anymore or to get over. Or, you know, I put many years into clans. That time is over. I feel like my best days in clans are over. I wanted to end it strong with a big one, and I did. And Conquer just would never offer me anything to break a major retirement like that. Like, you know, maybe one day they'd offer something so big, but I told Block, don't even offer me because I'm not accepting any offers, and I mean that. I'm not. For me to break retirement for clans, it would have to be something so significant that it would 100% work. And it would benefit me in a major way. And I'm just not pursuing that, not looking for that, and hope it doesn't come either. Like, Conquer with me. I retired in Conquer. Not with the last match, but as leader. You know? It ended pretty bad, but that was my last stint in Conquer, as I was leader for a couple days. Nobody can take that away. That's a role I never thought I'd get again. And, you know, it is what it is. But Conquer's always been a mixed bag for me. You know, it's always a creative mix for them and me. And if it was going to work out creatively, physically, professionally, it would have worked out, you know. Conquer was definitely multiple stints, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. A lot of frustration, but I do respect my time there and value it. But I would never return to Conquer, or any clan for that matter. Those days are over, as my priorities are definitely different now. As Block is healing me, and we're all healing each other. And here comes this guy trying to rush. He goes right for Block. That's the Dirk! Man, I miss having the voices in the videos, because I could just do a Dirk! Look, I just dirked myself. Uh-oh. Tom Block! Get him, Block! Reload, Block! Run, Block, run! As it's a 1v1! As Block gets some DMRs him for the win! Conquer! Conquer is definitely a huge part of my history and lore, and I honor it. As Conquer, Block, KT Russ, and me, Doctor Who, at it again. KT Russ, man, gotta mention him. He was a huge part of that Conquer Chapter 3 run, man. Like, he's a kid, right? He's like, I don't know, 13, maybe 12. Good kid, though. Very respectful. Good player, too. Have a lot of respect for that kid. Miss that kid. Wonder what happened to him. Gotta ask Block one day. This Block knocks that guy down. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. As Conquer. With this, with these specials, we are past the halfway mark. I think we're definitely over the halfway mark. Maybe we're at the halfway mark. I don't know. Definitely a couple more specials left for Conquer in 2022-23 because there's some matches in 2023 before I returned, because I remember I returned in March, so there's the January matches, and I don't remember if there's February matches or not. I think there's one March match, like literally like a couple days before I like returned, which is crazy thinking about that. But got some planned, and got something else planned. It's not me competing as Doctor Who, but it's a part of the history, and it's lost matches, and I'm going to showcase it. But I'm not showcasing it as the lost... as lost matches. I'm going to showcase it as something else. Yeah. Because it's not me as the Doctor. It's me as... I'll just say it. It's me as Soda Crystal Pepsi. Soda! Got some Soda matches I found that I'm in during the time I was Doctor Who in the first, in 2017 to be exact, on Last of Us. I don't know how I'm gonna format it somehow. Maybe Soda the Lost Matches? I don't know. Figure it out. They definitely will come eventually. So I'm a stormtrooper. Yeah, give me that fucking rocket launcher ammo block. You don't need that shit. You need honey buns. That's what you need. You need honey bun ammo. Or more like honey bun ingredients. Used to tease Block with the honey buns. Good old Block. I miss Block. I wish he'd play Fortnite actively and we could kick it and, chill and play Fortnite. But, he's doing his thing elsewhere. I'm doing my thing, which is relaxed. If you can't tell, we haven't had a real Doctor Who episode in like 3-4 weeks. 4 weeks almost. 4 weeks? If you think about it, I think it was the Ash Wednesday special with Ash from Evil Dead, right? That was like 3.5, 4 weeks ago. And I haven't played Fortnite at all since then. I think I played one match and I lost. And that was it, right? I did some creative to test something, but I haven't played at all to make episodes. I've been kind of playing single player stuff, which is what the retirement is. This third era is relaxed. It's at a relaxed rate. That's the whole point of everything, is being at a relaxed rate. You know, it's not full-time anymore. I'm not competing Fortnite full-time anymore. I'm playing single-player stuff. I'm doing relaxed things, you know? I'm not full-time anymore. That's the whole point. You know I grinded a bit. That's over the past few months. That's basically to set up this third era coming off the flop that was, you know, him. You know. So I had to build a third era, and if there's something worth doing, I'll do it. You know, if there's a story I want to tell, I'll do it, like the Ranny story. You know, I'll do it at a relaxed rate. You know, telling that story of Randall Spade as the Ranny. It was a story I wanted to tell, and I'm going to say the Ranny episodes got no views. Nobody cared. People watched the Randall Spade episodes, which Randall Spade is the Ranny, but nobody cared about the Ranny. And the funny thing is, I don't care. I don't care. I told the story I wanted to tell. I enjoyed it. It's my Doctor Who series. If I want to tell a story, I'm going to tell a story. I'm only going to make episodes of what I want to do. I'm going to do it at a relaxed pace and rate. And I'm going to tell the stories I want to tell. And if something's worth doing, I'll do it. You know? The Uncharted stuff. Like, I wasn't planning to do a Fortnite Uncharted run. But porting all the Uncharted stuff and videos that haven't been on the series that were Facebook exclusive, it got me the idea of I wanted to do a Fortnite Uncharted run. And I did it, and I grinded, and I busted my ass to make that special, and it was. You know, I'm only going to do what a Dirk. I'm only going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do things at a relaxed rate, at a relaxed pace. It might be lazy. It might be half-assed. But when I do care to do something, there will be quality behind it. But like playing an online game, as serious as it was for like the past few years, those days are over. Like, I'm not playing online games at that rate anymore. I have nothing to prove to anybody anymore. I already proved it all. I'm only going to do Fortnite serious like that if it's worth doing, or I feel like the itch to do it a bit, you know, to make some episodes and to win some games. But I don't really care to play Fortnite like that anymore. I'd rather play single player games and do some other stuff. You know, the series is definitely taking a slowdown. It might not seem that way, but compared to what it was the past like 3 years, yeah, it's in a slowdown, and that's fine. It's what I wanted. I earned it. I definitely will do something if it's worth doing. Like this. Like porting these matches over. I decided to port these matches over. I asked Block for his permission. I told him I'm going to do it a certain way so it keeps you exclusive. You know, I wanted to port these over because I thought of it after I ported the Uncharted stuff over. You know, I'm going to port over my moments, even if they're not from my perspective. I still want to port them over. You know, there's a lot of my history that's out there. You know, not everything, not all my history is out there. But me as the Doctor, there's a good selection of me as the Doctor that was out there on Facebook with the Uncharted videos or these matches on KONQUER Block's YouTube. That's a big part of my history, just not on my YouTube series, and I really wanted that stuff ported over. I deserve to have that stuff ported over. It's my history too. So very excited that this stuff can be seen, even if it is low quality. And believe me, it is low quality. I honestly could just save the video from Block's YouTube, put it on my phone, and upload it as is in the quality that it's on Block's YouTube, with the original voices in the video, of course. But they are exclusive to Block and always have been. They're in their original format that way, and taking those from his and putting them on mine, I don't know, man. I just feel like Block deserves better than that, because these were put on his YouTube at a time where I was canceled, and he always liked that they were exclusive and they weren't on mine. And I feel like porting them as is on mine would do him dirty, even though it's not. But still, it's like, Block deserves better than that. You know, Block deserves how they were originally intended as is on his. And I feel like there's a way to work around bringing them to mine without ruining what they are on his. And that's this way, unfortunately, a lower quality. But to be honest, I don't care. I don't care about quality, you know? Dirk, when it came, you know, I don't have the best production. I don't have the best editing. I don't have the best picture quality. It's low budget. It's as generic and as basic and as independently done as possible. And that's just me. It's me doing everything. Like, I don't have anybody work on my stuff. I've never had anybody edit for me or upload for me or anything. Everything you see that I've done has always been my creative input and physical work on it. And that's what makes me real happy that it is that way, because I know it was me and I did it. And if things look low budget or low quality, I don't care. You know, like this, for example. I don't care. The match is still on YouTube. It's being seen. If people don't like the quality, too bad. I'm not uploading it to my YouTube for some person to watch. I upload so I have record of this stuff for me. If I cared what people thought, I wouldn't take creative risks telling stories like the Ranny, where I get 0 views. I get 0 views because nobody cares about me storytelling. Nobody's interested in it, and that's fine. I'm not doing it for somebody to be interested in it. I'm doing it to adapt the Ranny on my own terms, in my own way, and I enjoyed telling that story. I remove comments from videos now, just because I don't care what people have to say, even if they were to say something. Like I said, I never did my YouTube for anybody. I never did it to get a subscriber. I never did it to get a follower. I do it to tell my story of the Doctor, with the YouTube being the television station that Doctor Who is on, and it's a Doctor Who YouTube role-playing series. It's a platform for me to tell the story of my Doctor on my own terms. And that's that. I do it for me. Always have. If I cared about what people thought or wanted, I would have done things differently, which was the Twitch reboot. I tried to do things like how other people do it with Twitch and stuff, and it just... That's what the reboot was. That's what part of the hiatus was. It was a reboot. I was more of trying to get views and get followers and be like a regular streamer and not be myself. And it wasn't myself. It was the complete opposite. And it wasn't me. And that's why it was a fail. That's why I fought like hell to come back and tell my story in my own way and just be me. And being me, if you can't tell, the past 3 years, it works. I excel at it because it's me. Authentically, physically, creatively, it's me at my best. And the guy's up there. KONQUER's about to win again. And KONQUER wins again. And that wraps up another special.